Hi, I'm Josh, and this is Cars and Joshy.
Welcome to Cars and Joshy. What I have before me is a bike from Craigslist, a Predator 212 engine, a tractor seat, twist throttle cable, and about 18 feet of 1-inch square tubing with 1/8 thickness. And what I don't have here is a rear axle kit that I got from Amazon, and that should be here tomorrow. But what I'm building is an accessory to the El Camino. And what I mean by accessory is this is going to be something that when I go to events or car shows, I'm probably going to load it up in the bed and take it with me. And I think it's going to be a really fun build. So stick around and we'll get started on it. Okay, this bike I picked up locally from Craigslist for 75 bucks. There were cheaper bikes I could have got and I could have used. They had 20-inch wheels. This is a 24-inch wheel, and the reason I picked this one over any of the other ones that I saw was because it has disc brakes. So I really like the thought of having disc brakes on the front on this build, because I do have a rear disc brake kit that I'm going to be using. It's a manual disc brake, so it's going to be a pull lever type of disc brake for the rear. But that's mainly why I went with this. The other thing I thought was pretty cool or pretty interesting is this is actually a Harley Davidson mountain bike, which I didn't know they had made those. I looked into it. They're pretty like made in China department store bike that just has a Harley Davidson name on it. But so that doesn't make me feel too bad about chopping it up, which is what I'm going to end up doing. So let me look at this and see what I need to take off before I start cutting into it. I think what I'm going to do first is start pulling all this stuff off the handlebars, all the cables down and all that stuff, so I can get down to just the handlebars. And I'm going to sand these down and paint them, because this project is going to have matching paint with the El Camino. So I'm going to do a black and silver theme, and maybe go get the rims powder coated the same fuchsia color that's on the El Camino. So this is where I'm going to start. I almost got these handlebars off, and I just wanted to show that it's really just a couple of Allen head bolts on here that you loosen up, and you can slide all these handles and stuff off. Just this was the rear brake cable here. I just loosened it up from the rear and slid that handlebar off. Now I'm working on getting the actual handlebars off, and there's a bigger Allen head screw right here. And we'll take this off and see if I can slide these handlebars up off of here. Okay, looks like maybe I need to loosen up this one. Okay, so there was a few things that I had to loosen up. One was this jam nut, and then the second thing that I had to loosen up was this kind of lock sleeve that's on here. There's some let me get where you can see it. Yeah, there's some grooves, 3 grooves going around this little lock sleeve here. And so I just took a little chisel right here, tapped it with a small hammer, loosened it up, and now I got it to the point where I can rotate the handlebars, and I'm working on getting it out of there. But this is cool because now I know that I can flip these handlebars around and have them facing this way, and just put the brake levers and stuff on it, because this is the way that I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need the handlebars facing so that they're closer to me when I'm seated. So cool, let me get these out and clean them up. I got the handlebars off and I got the front forks off. So now I'm just working on getting this little brake caliper off here so that I can sand down these forks and then repaint them. Good news on the forks, I just hit it with the heat gun a little bit, and I was able to pull the Harley Davidson stickers right off pretty much, so I don't think I'm really gonna have to do anything. They look pretty good. They're just straight black now. The only thing I might try to do is hit up some of that pitting that's on the chrome here, see if I can clean that up at all. So forks are pretty much done. Alright, I took all these little tiny pieces off of the levers. I have no idea how they go back. I didn't pay that much attention, but that's okay because I'm not going to need it. So I basically took all of that out of here, and all of it's used to change the gears on this bike, and I'm not using the gears. I just wanted it out of my way because I'm going to take one of my cutting tools and cut it right off, and all I'm going to be left with is the brake lever here, which is operated by that spring right there and the cable. So I didn't need any of that other junk. So like I said, I'm just going to cut it right here, clean it up, make it look good, go back on the handlebars with it. Going to do a little product plug here. This is the Swag portable bandsaw tabletop here. Just chuck it in the vise like this. Came with a sticker, like a little business card thing, and instructions on there. So what I'm going to use this for is I'm going to go ahead and bolt this Win bandsaw in here. And I'll put the link to both of these in the description, but I'm going to see if I can bolt up this bandsaw here so I can cut my iron. These instructions are pretty good. It even supports the Win brand, and it tells you exactly what holes to use to mount it up. And in addition, it tells you that you have to modify the factory blade guard, the retaining. There's a little sliding nut in there that's one whole piece with two different sets of threads in it. You got to basically cut that in half. So shows you exactly what you need, which is pretty cool. I got it mounted up. It's not in the exact holes that the instructions say, or maybe they are, because this looks like it has a lot more holes in it than what the instruction sheet showed. But I got it mounted in there, and it comes with the Velcro strap to keep the trigger pulled. They make a model that comes with a foot pedal that you can actuate the blade with the foot pedal, but this is gonna work fine for my needs, I think. I'm about to find out. I'm gonna throw up that brake lever. All right, let's see how it works out. Still got my spring return for my brake. Yeah, I think that worked out pretty dang good. I might get a flap disc or something and clean this side up just a little bit, but yeah, I like it. I saw this on YouTube on how to clean up this chrome, like rusted chrome stuff. If it works for this, I'll probably use the same method on the El Camino bumpers. Just got some tin foil and water. Start rubbing this shit. Of course, this is only a temporary fix. Eventually the rust is gonna eat back through, but it looks like it's cleaning up pretty good so far. Well, I think it looks a lot better than how it did. It just has like neutral chrome color. It looks a little bit pitted still, but it doesn't have that yellowish tint to it around here, so I'd call that method a success. I don't know, what do you guys think? Alright, mailman just stopped by, so let's take a quick inventory. The rest of the parts. 2 2 tires already mounted. That's nice of them. It's from a place called the ROP Shop, which is ROP stands for Rugged Outdoor Products. Lightweight aluminum axle. That's nice. Got the bearing mounts. Got the bearings. Got bearing hangers. Got locking sleeves. Got hubs for the wheels. And man, I like the color that they went with on anodizing these aluminum hubs. Got a hardware kit, 1/4-inch keyways, because this axle is keyed, or slotted for a key. We've got a mounting plate for the sprocket. We've got a clutch, I believe what this one is. Yep, we got a clutch. And we've got a chain. And we've got the sprocket. So, we've got a complete kit here. Cool. I can start measuring out for the frame, cutting and welding to get the frame going. This is going to be fun. Stay tuned.